Welcome to the next Let's Play. For you, this was another episode. For me, this was about 5 seconds. I decided that I might as well just be efficient and give myself 2 recording sessions. So, I decided, why not? Anyway, that was a pool of lava. We went over here, we were like going over here. This was the texture pack. And you saw like a little bit of stone, and I was like, I turned around. I started talking, and since that was my first time, I was a lot less experienced. So you would have to excuse me, because that was my very first video. You might remember we weren't over here. I did indeed go so far as to break a block and make that all fall in like we did in the first video. So it's pretty much exactly the same with that one, except for that one place there. And for some of the, like, trees, I didn't really bother with any trees. Hopefully no one minds that I did have to recreate the world. Well, I didn't technically have to, which doesn't really back me up much, but you know. I might as well mention this. And I feel like I'm in the first video now. Except with a mod. Whoa. Stuff is going on. There's that hole I saw in the first episode. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to render this in 720 pixels. Actually, that's a good point I was to mention. At first, it only went up to 480, and then I discovered how I can go into 720 pixels. I went into the thing there where you like render the video, and I use Windows Media Maker, so it says like publish and stuff. Oh. Anyway, I went into there, and it said, like, there's, like, options after a couple of screens, after a couple, slides. I'll go with slides. After a couple slides, oh, sugarcane. Jeez, this is like Sugarcane Cove. Not very cove-like. Maybe right here. I remember that view. It's a nice view, actually. But yeah, so, geez, this is a lot of sugarcane. This is just growing wild, too. Cave. Oh, that's not very good. This guy goes right in there. But, well, now that I've diverted myself from the topic, like 3 times already, I no longer know what I was talking about. Give me a moment to think here. Oh yeah, oh, not again. I should have known. I should have known better. I guess I'll just take a run for it. But 720 pixels, like when it's in the, publishing thing, as called with the Windows Movie Maker. It's like, has like a thing there where you can like choose like how it's rendered. What I did before, I just went with the default and, you know, chose the best option for your computer, and that was it. And it worked good enough, but now I got it better. It only takes a couple hundred. I'm being serious here though. It takes a couple more hours to get uploaded, which really is a bummer, but it works. It's for the viewers. Anything for the viewers, because I don't get many, so I cherish them all. I wonder how many viewers I'll get after like a year of these being out. Which brings me to the topic. Completely random ramblings here. I wonder where the internet will be in a million years. If, you know, technically, if, you know, the human race survives that long. I mean, thinking about it, it might not. And a lot of things can happen in 1 million years. I mean, come on. You have to realize that. Oh, hey, look, it's a creeper. Oh, yeah, I think I heard somewhere, probably on the wiki, that creepers have a very high, well, a lot higher spawn chance in the desert. Meaning, holy God, there's a meadow full of creepers. I love mushrooms. Oh my God, oh, I'm being pursued by a creeper, and there's a creeper in front of me. Oh, for a second there, I thought there was a creeper in front of my house. Dear God, I can hear its second footprint behind me. Oh God. Okay. 5 minutes and 30 seconds in about. Oh, it's Creeper Cove out there. But I'm back home, and I have loot. Modded loot as well. Now I can make blue, green, and red planks. Yeah, but I exactly copied every single bit. I looked into every chest that I had, my inventory, and I exactly copied it. It took a couple minutes for that, but it was actually kind of enjoyable, somehow. So I have, like, the important types of plants. I got sugarcane, I got cactus, and I got saplings. All good for farms. Ooh, and iron. You know what that means. Oh yeah, I couldn't put that in there, because I had that in there. So, I just put it right there. If I could have put it there, I would, but I couldn't, so I didn't. Simple as that. That chest's empty. Hey, look, a spawner. Only spawns pigs, though, on default. I don't, unless this mod actually gives you an option, that'd be kind of cool. I totally dig that. Wow, I never even said that before, yet I'm saying that. I think the internet's getting to me. Help me. Ooh, look, string, yeah, I noticed that. Wool. Wool, that's good. I like wool. Wool's a very good thing. It's very healthy for the children, I guess. I'm sure. Although I have to say, I'm too young for children. I'm only 13. So, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Socks. I can make stockings. I may end this video here soon. Sorry if there's any disturbance here. One of my family members is walking by. I'm just gonna mine a little bit of this, because while I was mining down and exactly duplicating the mine, I came across several. Hey, look, gravel. Hi, gravel. My only fear with these is that the mod, that is that, like, some of the ores, the special ores that have been added in the mod, might overlap diamonds, which is a concern, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. That iron was still there, so I did get that, but I removed it as soon as I got to the inventory editing, as far as getting what I had before, so I didn't really technically need to mine it, but I did have to make it look like exactly like before. I literally pretty much almost copied, at least on one part of that. Like, below here. Remember that? Yeah, I did that. I even copied this one little hole here that I made. I think that was from Lad, too. I'm thinking about changing all of this. So I'm probably gonna make this like a hub. Maybe a hub. I'm thinking. I'm not sure. I know what I want to do. I know. I think you'll like it. I think everyone will like it. I'm going to make it like just here. This will be like little steps, like, and I'll like. Now, is it just me or is that luck? I would not have found that otherwise. Oh hey, look at that. That's also luck. No picks. Yeah. There's another family member walking by again, probably thinking I'm insane. Which, in all honesty, probably isn't too far-fetched. As concerning that may be. Oh no, I made a shovel. Oh well. make some picks. Probably end it soon here. Don't need all my videos to be 14 minutes long, especially since it takes forever to upload with my internet connection. It'd take forever anyways, but you know. I guess if you have like the best intercave. Does that work? I'm thinking about it. I do hear water. Hey, look, water. I don't see any monsters though. It's good. I approve. I know I'm stealing that from Kevin. Anyone that watches Kevin, but you know. Hey, what's a little bit of homage? I guess homage works. What's a little bit of homage every once in a while? It's not exactly copying, as long as I don't do it every single time I find something. You know? But yeah, I do approve of it. Holy God! Dungeon, people, dungeon, hole, dungeon, 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 dungeon. Oh God, remind me never to sing that again. I found a dungeon. A bloody dungeon. I mean, I'm American, I'm saying bloody. If that's not messed up, I don't know what is. Okay. Well, I think this is a good time to stop. Let's leave it in That reminds me. I'm probably gonna do another special soon because I was gonna save, and I spawned in this desert with like 2 trees around it. I found this cave that leads into this like huge branching cave system underneath it, full of iron. I already have like a stack, and I'm like 1 day in. It's like on the 2nd day, and I have like this full stack of iron plus more. And I was going through it one day, the cave. On the 2nd day, I guess, 1 day. It is 1 day though, technically. And I found this dungeon. You know what this dungeon was? Just guess. Okay, that's not gonna work well, being as I'm doing a video. You can't technically respond to me right now, as I'm recording. It was above a pool of lava. There was a dungeon, but there's a floor. But in between me, like in the cave that I was in, and the dungeon was a giant pool of lava, and the dungeon was partially suspended over it. So like the floor was like above the pool of lava on one of the corners, and it was open, and there was like zombies spawning and coming toward me and falling into the pool of lava, dying. Very effective trap, but it doesn't give you much. Of course, feathers aren't worth very much, and you just get them from chickens if you don't need them. But you know, it's still very interesting. So I'm gonna have to do a special on that. Probably be a fairly short one. I mean, it's not like anything too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. See you in the next Let's Play.